Hi everybody and welcome to Emma on Education. So I haven't actually posted a video in a while, but that's because I've been busy writing my book, which is almost done. So I would just like to talk to you about the nature of questioning, because while I've been writing my book, I have been questioning everything really about the nature of education at the moment. And I've been thinking in particular about three things. So the first thing is, why are schools planned out in the way that they're currently planned out? Why do children all learn the same thing at the same time? And why are children in particular being taught when they are the same age? Because I teach children who are 5 who act more like they're 10, and I've got one child in particular who is currently 7, but he's working at the age of a 15-year-old. He's working at the rate of a 15-year-old, and he is bored in school, but his school are adamant that they do not want him to do anything higher than what he's currently doing, which is making him bored, and his parents are frustrated, which is why they called me. But why is it that the school is not encouraging him? Why can't he sit the SATs this year? Why can't he be with children who will stimulate him rather than this strategy which they're doing at the moment, which is to enable him to work, or to get him to work with somebody who does not understand the subject? So if they're not understanding the subject, they're getting a 7-year-old who is much more capable to tell them. Now, whilst that is good for communication skills and to help the boy to feel more confident in himself, it's also not helping him to progress at all. It's not helping him to progress in his academia. So that is a massive problem, in my opinion. And also, what about the children that get through primary school and get through secondary school but do not meet the requirements and who do not understand what is going on? Why are they being pushed through the system? Why are they having to take test after test after test when they don't even understand, or they haven't even passed the test they did 5 years ago? So the first thing really is, why are children all in the same bracket just because of their age? The second thing I've been thinking a lot about recently is homework. First of all, why are children given homework? It causes more arguments, as far as I'm aware, with the parents and children that I work with than actually benefits them. The homework is generally not marked by teachers. I remember when I was a teacher, I didn't have any time to mark homework, and I knew many teachers that just threw the homework in the bin when they got it, because they didn't have time to mark it, because they had so many other things going on. So why is it that they have to do homework? Because even right up to secondary school, the work that I see that comes home from the children that I work with, it's not really benefiting them in a positive way. And actually, unless it's a project they're actually genuinely interested in, which is very far and few between, it's not going to help them to want to learn. Surely it would be better to give them a year-long project or a task to work on where they have to present things at the end. But this is not happening, because they get pages and pages and pages and pages of maths to do, whether they have grasped the topic or not. And although some schools may see it as good parent-teacher communication, it's actually not helpful, and it stresses children out more than actually helps them to benefit them. So the other thing that I was thinking about as well is teachers. So when I was a teacher, I did things like stick up learning objectives on the wall. A learning objective is like, what do we want the children to achieve by the end of this lesson? So the learning objective could be to know how to multiply 2-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. Could be something like that. It could have been to learn how to, or to begin to understand how to, depending on the vocabulary that we were told to put in our learning objectives by everybody above us, to begin to understand how to put adjectives together, or how to correctly put an adjective in a sentence. What's the point of that? I was just thinking, there are so many things that teachers do that distract from the actual teaching, and it's not because they want to do it. I mean, what teacher wants to mark in 5 different colours? because the policy from the school is to mark green for growth, pink for need to work on, or it's good. It just seems like a bit of a headache, really, and adding to more stress for teachers and more work, when essentially most teachers don't even have time to come home to their children and look after them, or they don't even have time to have a life outside of school because they're doing so many different things. But in a day, I wonder how many teachers get the opportunity to sit with each child or with one child and get to know what they like and be able to cater for the needs of them. Because the whole nature of school, it's all wrong. I'm questioning the very nature of what a school should be doing and what it currently is doing. In my opinion, a school should be able to create lifelong learners with a passion for learning. They should be going into school really excited, coming home going, oh, look what I did today. But that's not what I'm hearing. And on the whole, I'm hearing things like, oh, I was bored today, I didn't do anything. Or I had a supply teacher because my teacher was away again. Or I had a lesson on chemistry and I thought I really loved chemistry, but actually no, I'm not so keen because the lesson I had today was really, really dull. So all of these things equate to the fact that school is not necessarily as fun as it could be, and it's not helping to inspire children anymore, which is really alarming. Because why on earth would a child want to learn after going through 10 years where they're doing test after test after test, being stressed out by teachers that are stressed out themselves? It just seems very, very strange. And most of you know that I am working on building a school at the moment, and the plans are coming on for that, but how it's going to have to involve a complete mind shift, a complete change of people's minds in order to see this new type of education come through that actually teaches individuals, gets to know them and gets to know what they want to learn about, and allows them the time and the growth that they need, time and space that they need, to be able to facilitate what they want to do and to become excited and passionate about education. So that was just my thoughts. Have a lovely weekend. I'll see you all soon.